So it is Memorial Day 2025, and I'm very proud to say that I now have operating sliding doors for my laundry. Prior to today, only this door on the left actually worked. The door on the right didn't work for a couple of reasons. One is this spring-loaded roller right here kept popping out of the track, so when I opened the door, it would jump the track this way, and it wouldn't pop back. The springing had kind of gone away. So what I did was I replaced that with a new spring loader, easy to get at Home Depot. And then, so that worked fine. You can see that worked fine. But the problem was when I put them together, this gap was too tight. And there was no gap actually, and the doors wouldn't close. So what I did then is I decreased the gap here. So I moved the door just a tiny bit to the right. And there's actually two ways to do that. One is way down here, there's a pin. You can just barely see that right there. And you can slide that pin back and forth to get it. I slid it to the right to get it closer. And the other thing you can do, or you actually have to do it because you want the gap to be even, is there's a slider up here where you just loosen that locking screw right there, and you can slide that back and forth. You can do that on both sides. So first I slid this door over to the right a little bit, and it definitely decreased the gap, but it still wasn't enough. So these doors were still hitting. So what I did was did the same thing, went up here, loosened that, slid it over a little bit. I didn't fully tighten it just to make sure I could check what was going on before I decided it was in the correct position. So and then I did the same thing. I moved the pin down there. I shifted it over to the left a little bit, and that gap is probably a little bit wider than the other one, but I checked it out. I opened and closed the doors. There's no contact, and voila, the doors now open and close properly, and life is good. I have an actual official laundry area that I can secure away when I have company. The funny thing is, the door on the right that didn't work has actually been under my bed for the last 15 years because the last washer I had, the washer dryer, was a stackable washer dryer, and it stuck out too far, so I couldn't even use this door. So this has been open ever since I lived in this apartment. So now I have a new washer dryer, and I have new sliding doors to go with it. So yay for me.